Hey Aries, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just sort of having a bit of a peek, see what's going on for you this week. I will draw a couple of cards in regard to love for you as well, of course. But make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Feel free to leave comments as well. Let me know if there's any specific topics you would like me to do readings on. Definitely take that on board. But today we are using a few different decks here. So we're starting off with the Cosmic Messages Oracle. I do have the Egyptian Oracle, as well as the Sweet Love Tea Love Oracle, and then clarifying everything today with the Lunar Lenormand. All right, so getting into it for you, Aries. Okay, Aries, starting off with your affirmation message. Affirmation message for Aries. We have stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. All right, so be like Elsa and let it go. So stop stressing, basically. Stop beating yourself up over something that you did or did not do. It's time to let that go. If you, there is something in there for you though, Aries, that if you, if you're still ruminating on something that you didn't do, is it too late to now go ahead and do that? Is there something that you can do to, change that outcome? All right, so it's a bit of a question there that why, if you're not able to let something go, there's obviously a reason why you're still sort of playing that over and over in your head. But it's time to, either, it's kind of that start cooking or get out of the kitchen kind of energy that if you're going to be going over and over and obsessing over and over about something that you did or did not do, either change it or let it go. It's either do something in order to change that or let it go. All right, so sorry to be a bit harsh off the bat there, Aries, but we'll see what else is going on for you. What does Aries need to know this week? Aries, what does Aries need to know this week? Ooh, Thoth. The Thoth card there. All right, the full moon will bring you dreams, messages, and wisdom from the gods. All right, so definitely keep that in mind. We do the shadow work readings every single full moon on this channel, so there may be something that has happened or something that has been very heavy on your mind during that full moon period. There may be something in that shadow work message for you if you want to go back and check that out if you haven't already. Some of you may want to rewatch that because, there may have been something that's happened in the last week or whatever that, brings a different, a different perspective to that shadow work message. So definitely, if it's not that last one, maybe it's the next one. So definitely make sure you subscribe so you get notified of when that next full moon is. So the next full moon will be, I believe, it's roughly a week into October. So it'll be about the 8th or the 9th of October will be the full moon. I don't have the exact dates in front of me there. But there's obviously something going on where there's the need for you to, pay attention to your dreams and the messages you're getting through your dreams and your sleeping life and these things that are, constantly in the back of your mind here, there's messages to be gained from those things. And rather than ruminating on those things and sort of getting stuck on the dids and did nots, maybe start trying to find the message underneath it all of what was I supposed to learn? Why, if this is still, going over and over and over in my head, what is it that I'm supposed to actually learn about this? Why does it keep doing this? We're looking for the deeper meaning. We're not just allowing it to, destroy our brain with constantly thinking about it. We're trying to find the deeper meaning of why it is doing that and why it is still such a focus within ourselves. All right, but we will have a look here because, there is just learning that you can receive here from, a lot of spiritual aspects at the moment. This is, it talks about your dreams and the astral realm, the energy of things. So trusting your spiritual self to guide you to the messages that you need to hear at the moment, Aries. Clarify this message for Aries. What's going on for our Aries this week? What does Aries need to know right now? Interesting. You probably can't hear that, but in the background I've got I've got music playing in the other room, and right now we've got that Black Hole Sun song playing. And the first card I get for you, Aries, is the Sun. And it's black in this deck. Look at that, the black hole sun. The black hole sun. But so there may be something for you to do with that particular song. That may be one of the messages that you're trying to receive right now. Is that the message of that particular song? Yeah, black hole sun. Won't you come? Won't you come? I can't. It's not in the instrumental right now, so but the sun talks about happiness, so it's kind of like, why are you allowing your happiness to drain into this black hole right now, Aries? There's a lot of things coming to the surface at the moment through these messages that you're getting from the layer beyond. So there's definitely a lot of subconscious messages trying to get through to you here, Aries, and they're trying to come up to the surface. They're trying to come out into the light and be brought out, and it's kind of asking you to chase the happiness rather than allowing your happiness to get sucked into this black hole at the moment. If there's something that, it's kind of, also now I'm hearing that song. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? So if something makes you happy, then why are you allowing yourself to be so sad? Why are you ruminating on the things you did or did not do? And allowing your happiness to be drained from you, rather than doing something about that and allowing happiness to take control once again. And if it makes you happy, then why are you allowing yourself to be so sad? Why aren't you chasing the sun? Why aren't you chasing the happiness? It's time to jump in the deep end here, Aries. We have the clover there as well. All right, so the clover talks about taking a risk, investing in the things that make you happy. Investing in the things that make you happy, Aries. Not allowing the happiness to get sucked away anymore. We're taking a chance. We're taking a risk to sort of dive straight in the deep end here, and chase our happiness, chase the sun. It brings abundance. We have the fish there. Taking the risk, taking the chance, it brings abundance back into your life, Aries. And abundance is a lot of things. It's obviously it primarily talks about wealth and financial gain, but the fish here can talk about a lot of different things in the sense of abundance. It's that sense of feeling fulfilled. It's an abundance of happiness, a lot of things in your life to be happy about. A wealth of happiness coming from, taking a chance to dive into the sun and allow happiness to take over. It's pretty. That's what it wants you to hear, and it's not really expanding on that very much, to be honest. It wants you to take a chance on your own happiness and to invest, in the things that make you feel fulfilled and happy in this life. Stop allowing yourself to sort of, keep going over the would not, like the did not, should have, could have, would have. Why didn't you? Focus on the why and what can I do to change that? The first thing you can do to change that is start taking chances on, jumping into the things that make you happy. Chase the sun. All right. So we'll move straight on over to love for you here, Aries. It's giving me very straightforward messages, but it's wanting me to sort of come down on you a little bit today, Aries. I'm sorry about that, but I get what I get with these messages, and a lot of the time when they're being channeled, sometimes I can come across a little bit harsh. So I am sorry for coming down on you harshly, Aries. Aries. What's going on with Aries? What does Aries need to know in regard to love and romance? Romantic love messages for Aries. Feeling a lot of sweetness here, Aries. A lot of reasons to smile that you're hiding from. Why is that? Right. Because of this winding road, Aries, we have the winding road card coming through here. Having a long way to go or taking many detours. Many loves and complicated. All right, so it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. It's been a winding road. You're feeling as though you've made some mistakes in the past, but why are you allowing yourself to dwell on the road that you've already walked when there's so much road ahead of you that you haven't even stepped onto yet? Taking too many detours, strayed from your path too many times, Aries. You know it, all right, that you know that you haven't been trusting the path, and you've been sort of going off on little tangents. Even when you're feeling drawn to continue walking on a certain path, you've been getting distracted, I suppose, because love is scary, and that's what it is. It's like the road ahead, it's scary to keep walking in the right direction sometimes, especially when you've got this issue with the black hole sun trying to drag you into the black hole, and tell yourself you don't deserve happiness and things like that. That's why you're taking these detours. That's why you're moving towards people that that there's no real potential there. And then when you feel real potential, because you're getting the spiritual layer of potential coming through, the dreams and the messages and the wisdom from the gods. I feel like a lot of you've ignored a certain love because it's a message from the gods that this is something destined. This is you've been scared of that. And it's easier to walk a detour and take a pathway where you're relatively safe, knowing that it's not that extra layer attached. There's not that deepness attached, because with the deepness comes fear of expectations and fear of what if it goes wrong. So it's easier sometimes to take the easy way out, the detour kind of thing. But, we do also have love blooms coming through here, Aries. A romance blossoms into full-blown feelings, unfolding the beauty, and it's possible. All right. So, there is a chance for, you to allow yourself to continue walking that road, but in the right direction, where happiness truly lies for yourself. And then, allowing that to bloom completely, allowing it, instead of every time that rose starts to open, you go, oh, no, off here. Allowing it to bloom completely to see what it could be. All right. Harmony. Being in tune with each other and getting along. A good rapport, easygoing. All right. So whoever this is, there is a lot of harmony there. There is a potential for a lot of harmony, a lot of potential for, this to actually be a lot easier than you're telling yourself that it is. All right. So once again, I hate to call you out a bit here, Aries, but clarifying this message for you, Aries. Aries, romantic love messages for Aries, please. It's just wanting to talk about that it's kind of like, ruminating over what you did or didn't do. It's time to let it go. It's either start cooking or get out of the kitchen, Aries. I hate to say it. It's wanting to talk about that because, we see the bear, the mountain, and then the cross. All right. So the bear I do associate with Leo, Aries, and Capricorn. So we do see some of your element coming through here, Aries. We do have Leo and Gemini and Sagittarius showing themselves previously there as well. But then the mountain is actually the Capricorn card as well. So we've got strong Leo, strong Capricorn, strong Aries energy here as well. Okay, but the bear shows us that, the reason that you've run off onto all these detours, it's protecting yourself, which is, fair. It's fair to defend your heart space. But, there comes a time where we need to stop the bear from being that aggressive, dominant bear that rips things to shreds, and allow it to become the nurturing, sweet teddy bear that can also protect and nurture in a sweet, loving way. All right. We do see the mountain. So once again, this is why we've been taking those detours, because the path ahead, there's obstacles, there's delays that you've been encountering here. You yourself have delayed a few things when it comes to this by taking those detours, but you're kind of like, rather than facing the mountain and overcoming and putting in the work to overcome the obstacles that need to be overcome here, quite a lot of you are taking those detours so that maybe I can find an easier way. Maybe there's an easier way where I don't have to follow my intuition, and I don't have to do what I know, my spiritual self and whatnot is trying to push me towards here. Maybe there's an easier way. Maybe there's another way around this mountain, but lo and behold, the mountain comes back around and still in front of your face. So it's time to put in the hard work. It's time to, stop protecting yourself and start nurturing yourself by putting in that work and doing the work that you know that you ultimately will, the more work you put in, the better the result when you get to the top of that mountain, right? The better things are going to be, the more work you're willing to put into that. And we see the cross here as well. Destiny. Yes, there's a lot of responsibilities. Yes, there might be expectations. Yes, it's hard work to climb this mountain. But do you know what? You're being directed to follow it, to have faith, to know that things will work out, to know that there's deeper spiritual messages here for you. There's deeper spiritual meaning and love for you. There's a deeper layer of life here for you. Stop ruminating over the things that you did or did not do. Start taking control of those things and doing the things that you want to do, following the paths that you want to take, chasing the sun, Aries. The full, dreams, messages, and wisdom from the gods. Once again, dreams, messages, and wisdom from the gods. Have faith that God has a plan here. God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call that. There's a plan. There's a divine plan in place here, Aries. You're being called to take that path that takes you directly to, where you're destined to be. Destiny is calling, Aries. It might take a little bit of hard work, but sometimes the things that are the most work are the best things worth having. If it's too easy, is it really worth having? That's what I've got for you, Aries. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements. Sorry if I was a little bit harsh on you today, guys, but I've got to take the messages as they come. You're more than welcome to leave me a comment. Let me know if I was being a bit rude or harsh to you. But check out your other placements. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.